All right, so this is going to be part 2 of the How to Solve the Rubik's Cube video series. In the first part, we talked about making this cross and making sure that the edge pieces are lined up with the correct colors. So, not only do we need to have this cross, but these colors need to match up with the appropriate colors on the sides. So then the next step is to solve the entire top layer. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to put the corner pieces into their correct spots. So for instance, this piece right here, we've got a white and orange and blue. That piece needs to be in this spot right here. Like that's where it's going to end up, right? That's where it belongs essentially. So in order to put this piece here, there's a number of different ways that we can do that. One way that I would sort of, think about or utilize would be I'm going to take this bottom face and I'm going to move it over. So now this piece is here, right? So this piece is the piece that I want to go here. Then I'm going to move this face down and then rotate this into essentially place. Then I'm going to put this face back up. And this sort of motif of moving one face, moving another face, and then putting that same face, right? This left or right hand face, putting that back into place, that's going to be a very common motif that we're going to see again and again and again. So just one more time. So I've got this situation here. This is my piece. I want it to go here. Move this face down, move this face over, and then put this face back up. So, move it down, do something else, and then put it back where it came from. That's going to be a very common thing. And now this piece is where it belongs, right? This piece is in its spot, essentially. I've got the whites lined up, my orange and my blue side all taken care of. So that piece is done. That's where it belongs. So the other pieces, so now, for instance, this piece here, this piece needs to go in this spot here. I've got white and blue and red, and I need to put that piece right here, white and blue and red. So it's sort of ready. I can move this down, move this over, and put it up into place, and that's done as well. So as you practice this, you're going to sort of run into this situation here where now I've got my two corner pieces. They're in the right spots, actually. This is in the correct spot, but it's got the wrong orientation. Obviously, I want to have whites at the top. So what I need to do is I need to bring this piece out into the bottom layer. So I can bring it down, bring it out into the bottom layer. And then now that it's in the bottom layer, I can go from here and put it up into this top layer. So the way that I would do this on a sort of different method is I can line it up underneath, turn this face, move this way to get it into its place, and then move this face back up. So again, the same motif, move this face down, and just do it one more time. Oh, I did it the opposite way to make sure I do this consistently. So move this face down, move this, and then put this back up, right? So a simple way to get that into place. Same thing for this last one. I'm going to want to bring this out so it's in the bottom layer. One thing that you're going to run into that I see people sort of make a little mistake when they're trying to do this initially is if you try to bring it out this way, and now you've put it so that the white face is on the very bottom of the Rubik's Cube, that's not going to work. You don't want to do that. You're not going to be able to put it in place properly. So if you end up doing that, just sort of reverse it and then do it the opposite way. So bring this face down, get it into that bottom layer. And now from here, again, there's a number of ways that we can put this into place. What I would do is I would just line it up like this and turn it into place like that. So now we've got our top layer completely done. So the important part here is that, this first layer, all of the colors line up. So obviously my white is all white, and then I've got green here matching up with this middle green, orange matching up with the orange, blue matching up with the blue, and red matching up with the red. So this is the end of the second part. So this is the first real step to solving the Rubik's Cube, is solving the first layer. So in the next video, I'll talk about solving the second layer, which is really just these 4 edge pieces. So getting these 4 edge pieces into place. So that'll be the next video.